Some Iranians are turning away from Islam in the midst of this crisis.
They are so fed up of Islam, and they see everything from Islam's point of view, because the government, the leaders saying that because of Islam, you have to endure. And they say, we don't want to endure this religion. So many are calling us and wanting a new God, wanting to look up to Jesus.
Christians are persecuted in Iran, but Pastor Nazanin says that where there is more persecution, the people are more courageous, and they continue to spread the message of Jesus Christ. Gordon?
Well, Chris, what can you tell us about the church in Iran? How is it holding up under this persecution?
Well, Gordon, I can tell you, first of all, the church is growing. In fact, it's the fastest growing church in the world per capita. And what it's marked by, Gordon, is Muslim coming to faith through dreams and visions. And one told me these dreams and visions, the number of them are sort of off the charts. So they have an underground church, but they also have a cyber church that's connected to the internet. And what I'm hearing, and just to echo what the pastor said, the Iranians, they're spiritually hungry. They're searching for the truth. There's a deep dissatisfaction with Islam. In fact, some are saying Iran is now a post-Islamic country with only a small percentage of Iranians that actually go to the mosque. Many Iranians, they hate the government. They don't hate the West or America. And the regime, for that matter, they fear the church, and sometimes perhaps even more than Israel. And many feel the government will collapse and could collapse. And some say the church needs to be ready to respond if that happens inside Iran.
Let's look at the protests back during the Green Revolution. The government unleashed snipers on the protesters. We just saw the video where they're beating a man in the street with a baton. How is the leadership responding, and is there real potential here to create change?
Well, as they have in 2009, Gordon, here, they're doing the same thing in 2020. That was a horrific video of that man being beat up on the street. So brutality, that's one of the first things they use. And then the arrests of protesters. What they're also trying to do, Gordon, is shutting down the internet. They don't want these videos getting out. And then you have heavy police and security presence to try to stop any protests from even gathering. And so the question is, will the protest get to a tipping point to overthrow the government? Many have been optimistic in the past during these previous protests, like in 2019. But so far, the regime has been able to hold on to power. And that's why many are praying that this regime will fall. And if it does, Gordon, it's going to be a game changer for the Middle East.